What's going on, guys? This is Joe. As you can tell from the title down below, we have some more prize packs to open. We did this a little bit earlier in the Amonkhet season, because like I said, we had some Aether Revolt packs left to open for prizes and some Amonkhet prize packs to open. That has not changed, so we are going to finish this up. I think we will have one more video at least after this of this stuff as well. But for now, I'm going to zoom in and we're going to get right into it. We have a Amonkhet Revolutionary pack first. We'll do the Aether Revolt first, then Kaladesh, so we go oldest to newest in terms of sets. Plus, I don't know, I mean, Aether Revolt was never really a set that I enjoyed value-wise. As I always say, I'm willing to be proven wrong. But we start with Wrangle, Hinterland Drake, Conviction, a High Spire Infusion, Prizefighter Construct, Mobile Garrison, Sweatworks Brawler, Renegade Map, Bastion Inventor, Trophy Mage is our first uncommon, a Deft Dismissal is the second, and a Ridgescale Tusker, very nice uncommon, is the third. Our first rare or mythic out of our prize packs today is a Spire of Industry. Not bad at all. The art on this always impressed me. I liked how the text box up top and the land box down here, or the card descriptor box down here, was a little gold. I thought that was always kind of cool. It looks like we might have something else behind the Spire of Industry. We have a foil uncommon in the Shielded Aether Thief. If you've watched other Aether Revolt openings from us on the channel, I have commented many times on how I enjoy this card very much, and the foiling pattern on it is fantastic. The goggles on his head, the machine on his back, the background, basically the bottom kind of quarter of the card, or of the art, is not amazing in foil, but everything else is. That looks amazing. So here's a Shielded Aether Thief in foil. Behind that, we have just a mountain and an energy reserve token. 3 more Aether Revolt packs to go. We start with the next, I guess, is my boy Ajani. I'm a big fan of Ajani. We have talked about that as well many times on this channel. We start with a Chandra's Revolution, Metallic Rebuke, a Dawn Feather Eagle. Beautiful art on that card. Beautiful lighting on that card. Natural Obsolescence. Whoops. We're just skipping stuff here. We have a Fen Hauler, an Ether Stream Leopard, an Iron Tread Crusher for some vehicles, a Consulate Turret, a Night Market Guard, a Negate, a Renegade Rallier is our first uncommon and a gold card for us, a Scrapper Champion is the second, and a Barricade Breaker is the third. Our second rare or mythic is a Call for Unity. Okay, it's a Revolt card, it's an enchantment. Behind that, just a Forest and a Servo token. Halfway through Aether Revolt with Tezzeret next, and we will end once again with Ajani. I might be biased. Who knows? We have a Bastion Enforcer first. Conviction again. Ether Chaser, very nice common. Cruel Finality. An Unbridled Growth. A fourth Bridge Patrol. An Implement first, I think this may be the first Implement of Malice for us in these packs. A Reservoir Walker. A Destructive Tampering. A Dead-Eye Harpooner is our first uncommon. A Daredevil Dragster is the second, another vehicle. And a Servo Schematic is the third. And our second to last rare or mythic in Aether Revolt is a Rishkar. Very nice. Rishkar is pretty sweet. The only legendary creature in this cycle, there was one of every color, the only one that wasn't featured in the stories is Rishkar, but arguably the most powerful. So there you go. Here's Rishkar. Is there anything else behind Rishkar? There is. It's a foil island. Not bad at all. No complaints on a foil island. It's not super valuable, but foil lands are always cool. You know, if we got a foil full art in Amonkhet, that'd probably be better, but this is some sweet foiling pattern. It looks really, really nice. I like the texture in what would be the text box, but is just the mana symbol box. Looks really nice in foil as well. So here's our island in foil. Behind the foil island, we have a regular island, or a non-foil, and a Ragavan token. Always nice to get a Ragavan token. We have Ajani again, as I said. To finish off Aether Revolt, then we move on to Amonkhet. We'll have 2 of those. And we have a Dispersal Technician, a Dawn Feather Eagle again, an Embrawl Gear Smasher, another High Spire Infusion, a Resourceful Return, a Druid of the Cowl, another Sweatworks Brawler, another Consulate Turret, another Bastion Inventor, a Welder Automaton. Here is an Aeronaut Admiral as our first uncommon. A Pacification Array. What a sweet uncommon. I always like the flavor of this card. And it's our second uncommon. And the Renegade Wheelsmith is our third and another gold uncommon for us. And our rare or mythic, our last one for Aether Revolt, is a Baral's Expertise. So we were talking about the cycles with Rishkar, and they also all had expertises. So here is Baral's Expertise, the blue expertise in that cycle. Behind Baral's Expertise, a Mountain and an Energy Reserve token. We'll leave those on the side. We'll come back to those later, see if we got anything better in Amonkhet. There was not incredible value there, but like I said, we've got 2 packs. So let's go with the Honored Crop Captain pack first. And hopefully we get something good. We start with a Tormenting Voice, a Cursed Minotaur, a Shed Weakness, an Emberhorn Minotaur. I like this guy in an aggressive deck, or in the red aggressive deck. Cradle of the Accursed for a desert land. This one makes you a zombie. A Floodwaters, nice bounce spell. A Stinging Shot. Pretty good sideboard card, but it could also just be in your main deck because it has cycling. That's entirely up to your preference. Speaking of cycling, we have a Wasteland Scorpion, an Electrify, very nice burn spell. We have a Wayward Servant. Speaking of gold uncommons that we were talking about before, here's a sweet one in Wayward Servant, our first uncommon. Destined to Lead is the second for an Aftermath card, and Gravedigger is the third. This is a very zombie based pack. And behind Gravedigger, our rare or mythic is Mouth to Feed. So we have another Aftermath card. This is a mono green Aftermath, despite the fact that some other Aftermaths, like Destined to Lead, for example, are 2 colors. This is all 1 color in Mouth to Feed. It's an interesting rare. You can make a Hippo token, and then you can draw cards for having big beefy creatures, which is kind of what green wants to be doing. So there you go. Behind Mouth to Feed is a foil common. We've got a lot of foils today. This is sweet. A foil common in Winds of Rebuke. Actually looks really nice in foil as well. You have Kefnet on there, so his face is not in foil, but his chest plate is. The background is. The again text box of his card of this card is. So that's really, really nice. Foil Winds of Rebuke, behind the Winds of Rebuke, an Island, and a Warrior token. We have 1 pack left. It is Amonkhet. It has Oketra on the front. We have not seen any mythics. We've seen a million foils. We've seen no mythics yet, and not really anything of value. Rishkar's not bad. I've seen him used quite a bit. Maybe we'll see something better than Rishkar. But we have a Minotaur Sure Shot to start. We have a Jeru's Resolve, a Heckma Sentinels, a Scarab Feast, Ornery Kudu, Oshra Cultivator, Shimmer Scale Drake, Blazing Volley, Painful Lesson for some card draw. Here's another Emberhorn Minotaur. A Zenith Seeker is our first uncommon. An Oketra's Monument is the second. We had an Oketra pack, and we have her monument inside. And another Destined to Lead is the third. Interesting. Duplicate uncommons. And our last rare or mythic, unless we get lucky enough with a foil, is... Wow. Really? 2 Destined to Leads and 2 Mouth to Feeds in 2 Amonkhet packs. Clearly not something I could have planned, because I did not know that. That is an interesting combination of things to get. Behind Mouth to Feed, we have, because we talked about it already, another Island and a Punch-Out token. Okay, enough, not tons of stuff to talk about, except for the fact that we got quite a number of foils. We got 3 foils, and actually, if you count the Island, because we talked about the foil Island that we got, if we can we catch this light? Maybe? There it is. We got a foil Island. We also got a foil Shielded Aether Thief and a foil Winds of Rebuke, which basically means that we got foil blue stuff. With all those foils, we also got a Baral's Expertise, You guys saw that before. We got, of course, our 2 rares in Amonkhet. Were 2 mouths to feed, basically, which is interesting. Very, very interesting to me. And then the rest of our rares were Call for Unity, Spire of Industry, and again, I have not memorized card prices, unfortunately. It is definitely between these two in terms of which is the most expensive, but I think it might be Rishkar. I could be wrong. So I'm actually gonna kind of hedge my bets. I'm going to leave you looking at Spire of Industry. Like I said, I believe the most valuable card that we opened today, although I could absolutely be wrong, but I'm going to leave you looking at it just the same. We are going to have a logo popping up on the screen. If you click that logo, you will be able to subscribe. You will be able to find out when more pack openings come out. You may have seen on the channel, if you have been around, that we have been doing some Amonkhet drafting on the channel, so you can definitely check that out. If you are interested in the stories, the Magic stories, we have a show on the channel where we review those stories. All of those things can be checked out on our channel by subscribing. You'll find out when those videos come out, or you can click on the playlists that are popping up on the screen. We've been doing Amonkhet openings. We have the, like I said, the story show, which is called Jar, Joe and Amy Review, and like I said, some drafts as well. Check all those out. Check out the entirety of our YouTube channel here at Geek for All. I've been Joe. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Please leave your feedback in the comments down below. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks so much, everybody.